So today we see another correction. However, is this correction the trigger of an actual reversal, or is that just another bear trap? Because we have been seeing bear traps over the past few months over here, right? So we gotta be very careful. Let me share my thoughts and ideas with you guys in today's video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. Here on this channel, we analyze the market through the lens of technical analysis so we can design good trading strategies that could help you to trade better. All right, so my name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. As you can see over here, we have another bearish candle. Okay, is that a top signal, Nathan? And the answer is no, or not yet, because although we see a bearish candle, only one single candle is never enough to make a real top signal. Okay, what's more, today's high is a new record high. So we broke the previous record high today. Yes, we had an intraday sell-off, but still, we had a record high, and today's candle is still above the $667 support level. As I have been telling you guys here in this channel, as long as we see the SPY ETF above 667, okay, the uptrend will remain insanely powerful. Now, Nathan, what if we lose the 667? We may see another correction. We may see a sign of weakness, suggesting that the SPY could retest this purple trend line in the future, or maybe even the 21-day EMA again, all right? The exponential moving average on the daily chart down here. So we have a double support level on the SPY ETF below the 667. So although we may see pullback next if and only if we lose the 667, as long as we see the SPY inside this ascending channel, the trend will remain bullish, because after all, we are still ascending. Okay, we are still going up. So the trend is still bullish. Ah, but Nathan, today's reaction is horrible. Yes, but guys, we saw many horrible reactions in the past as well, and they were all bear traps, like this horrible bearish reaction over here, like this horrible bearish reaction over here, like all of these horrible reactions over here, right? In August, we saw many bear traps over the past few months. None of these top signals were triggered. Therefore, this could be just another bear trap. How do you avoid bear traps? It's very simple. Observe the main inflection point. In this case, our main support level is 667. Only if we see the loss of this key point, we may see a sharper correction on the daily chart for 1 day or two, okay? However, the bull trend is still intact, even considering the possibility of a pullback. So guys, as far as I know, we are still above many technical support levels that could hold SPY's price. So far so good. There is absolutely nothing to be afraid. There's nothing to worry about for now. That's why I told you guys, is that a top signal? And it is not yet. Maybe it will. We don't know. We can't predict the future. We do not need to predict the future to trade well. So phenomenal, all right? We see another normal reaction. And by the way, although we see a bearish candle, over the past few days, we are sideways, all right? We see bearish candles, okay? But overall, we are still sideways above our main support levels. So, okay, the uptrend is still very good. Now, the 667 support level is supported by another inflection point, which is near this key point, is actually around 668. This key point right now is the trigger point of a double top chart pattern on the 1 hour chart, okay? Short-term wise, if we do reverse the short-term trend, we may have more technical confirmation that we may see a sharper correction ahead, all right? So right now, again, we have just one more support level above our double support level over here on the daily chart. Okay, so we have many key inflection points, and every single one of them are being respected for now. All right, it is not coincidence to see the SPY bouncing off the 668 today. Okay, in spite of this correction, all right, we collapsed just to retest this inflection point. Now we are bouncing off it, so that's very nice. Okay, so far SPY is behaving in an extremely technical way. Now we have QQQ in the very same position. As I told you guys, as I have been telling you guys over the past few days, 602, that's our main support level. It was our previous resistance level here. Now support level here, here, and here again today. Okay, so that's our main inflection point on the QQQ. Today's reaction was horrible, yes it was, just like many other possible top signals we saw on the QQQ over the past few months, like here, September 10, for example, here, September 5, for example, right? Many other times here in August as well. We may see another possible bear trap. And that's the most likely scenario, unless we lose the 602. That's the key point you want to watch very closely from here. Are we still above the 602? Yes. So, okay, uptrend is still intact. If we lose it, okay, possible correction to the 595, to this 21-day EMA, right? We may see QQQ correcting for 1 or 2 days until we reach our next technical support level, and then we'll see. Then this key point is going to be our last line of defense, okay? Only if we see the QQQ losing this key point, we are going to technically reverse the uptrend, okay? Pretty much like the SPY ETF, okay? Only by losing these two support levels down here, we are going to actually frustrate the bullish bias. Only then we're going to lose this ascending channels support level for good, right? Only then we may see a more serious reaction. For now, well, we are still very bullish, okay? So that's my humble opinion regarding these charts, okay? Based on charts and technical evidence, all right? We are still technically bullish. In the absence of a clear reversal, we are gonna maintain the bullish bias. Any pullback to our support levels could be just another buying opportunity, because by buying near support levels, we optimize the risk-reward relationship of our trades. Okay, so it's very simple actually, okay? Now, we have NVIDIA. NVIDIA making a pullback, okay? It is making a pullback, retesting the 184 area as a support level right now. This key point, when we analyze the 1-hour chart, we see NVIDIA is slightly below the 21-hour EMA, which is acting as a resistance level right now, by the way. But if you ask me, now we are inside a trap zone between this descending 21-hour EMA, which is squeezing NVIDIA's price against this support level. Usually, when we see a breakout in this circumstance, the breakout is very meaningful and it dictates the next direction of the next movement, okay? So right now there is no clear breakout yet. If you ask me, Nathan, do you prefer to see NVIDIA going down or going up? Honestly, at this point, I have no preference, okay? And I say this as a long-term investor. All right, I invest in NVIDIA since October 2020, okay? 5 years. For 5 years, I have been investing on this one, and guys, if we see NVIDIA losing the 184 support level, okay, we may correct to this 21-day EMA again, all right? But Nathan, what if we lose this 21-day EMA? 165, then this movement is going to be a false breakout, a very treacherous movement, and we may see a sharper correction. 165 would be our next technical support level. Nathan, so you have no preference, but what if you see NVIDIA collapsing, guys? It is going to be another buying opportunity. because long-term wise, Nvidia is still very bullish. Any pullback to the 165 means a pullback to approach the 21 weekly moving average as well. So do you see, when we analyze, when we do a multiple time frame analysis in this context, it all makes sense, okay? We see the 1 hour chart, the daily chart, the weekly chart, all on the same page, all right? So I would see a very nice buying opportunity if we reach the 165 again. If we don't, okay, phenomenal. Nvidia will continue to go up. In this case, my personal target is still the $200, okay? And it is my personal target, all right? In the lack of a crystal clear breakout, downwards breakout of these support levels, I will maintain my bullish case. $200 is still our next technical resistance level, okay? What's the problem? There is no meaningful bottom signal yet. Yes, we are stabilizing nicely above this support level, but we have yet to see a nice, good bullish reaction suggesting a bottom signal for real above this support level. That's the only thing missing here on Nvidia, all right? But if we do see that, well, again, amazing. Maybe Nvidia will be a buy, all right? It all depends on the risk-reward relationship, okay? So still, let's pay attention on how Nvidia will behave over here above this support level. Either way, I'll be here every single day to keep you guys updated, all right? So do not worry about that. Now we have Tesla. This one is going down. It is rejecting yesterday's bullish candle, which was a very nice bullish candle, okay? Very nice one. However, today we are losing this candle's low. We are losing the 439 support level. If you ask me, we are just approaching our 21-day EMA again, all right, near the 423. That's our next major support level. Now, on the 1 hour chart, you may say, Nathan, do we see a head and shoulders chart pattern? And yes, the answer is yes, okay, we do see that. However, guys, let's not panic, okay? Let's not panic, be euphoric, or trade with emotions. This head and shoulders wasn't triggered yet. Maybe it never will, okay? Maybe we're gonna see another bullish rally tomorrow, continuing the bullish bias on the daily chart. However, and this is why I always tell you guys, wait for confirmation, okay? Wait for the actual loss of our main support levels, okay? Only by doing so, we're gonna have more technical evidence to support a reversal case on Tesla. Okay, for now, we can't work with a bearish reversal because we are still above the 423, we are still above the 21-day EMA, so we still see many support levels down here. Only the loss of them could actually reverse. As long as we see Tesla above these support levels, okay, the bull trend will just persist because trends persist until a clear reversal occurs, all right? That's Dow theory, tenet number 5, I believe, okay? I don't remember the tenets by number from the top of my head, but that's Dow theory, okay? Formulated by the father of technical analysis, founder of the Wall Street Journal, founder of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, okay? So guys, technical analysis is a phenomenal tool. We can all use this tool, but remember, it is an extension of your own abilities, okay, of your own competency as a trader, of how skilled you are as a trader, and it is here to help us to design good strategies in order to avoid trading emotionally, okay? So that's how we use it correctly, okay? So guys, do not panic, do not get euphoric. We just observe what's going on right now. And yes, in the absence of a clear loss of our support levels, I can't help myself but still see Tesla as a bullish stock. Very simple situation, okay? And by the way, if you want to trade with us, join our Telegram channel, all right? The link is in this video description. Every single day, I share incredible trading opportunities with you guys, with the members of our trading group, every single day, always following our trading methodology, always using a good risk reward relationship for every single trade. We always know the entry point, the stop loss point, the exit point, how to sell, how to buy. Okay, we always have these answers even before we place a trade. Okay, so if you want to trade strategically, free from stress and emotions, join us over there. Link is in this video description. Okay, take a look, see if you like what we have to offer. Now, Tesla still bullish, still above our support levels. Now we have our dear AMD, right? Lady Amy is right now. This is very nice because AMD, as I told you guys yesterday, guys, we see a possible top signal. Okay, when we see a stock approaching a clear resistance level and a particularly dangerous resistance level like this one, which is the all-time high, a quite obvious key point, it is always very nice to sell, okay, to book some profits, to lock some profits, at least partially, okay? Now, how to know if that's a top signal or not, a real top signal? Well, it is not yet because we are still above $203.01. Okay, we are still above yesterday's low. And I told you guys this as well. Guys, if you want to take profits, okay, phenomenal. You are totally right. Okay, you are not crazy at all. All right, but maybe you have this fear of leaving money on the table. You are afraid of selling your dear AMD just to see this one flying, exploding, breaking the all-time high. In that case, yes, you can sell partially and then hold like 50% of your shares, 80% of your shares, 20% of your shares. I don't know the number, okay? That's up to you, but hold some shares and wait for the loss of the $203. Because only if we see that, we're gonna see an actual top signal. Only by losing this support level, we are going to make a top signal suggesting another pullback, maybe to the 186. And that would be optimistic. Okay, maybe we could drop to even lower levels, like the 21-day EMA down here, or maybe even to close this gap. Okay, this is possible. Okay, it is possible, all right? You can't tell it is not, because it is. It's totally possible. We don't know the future. But observe this inflection point over here, right? I told you guys this yesterday. During our live stream, all right, guys? Our live stream exclusive for the members of the 5% project. We were up here, okay? When we saw AMD during the morning, guys, it is a sell, okay? And then set a stop gain below today's low when it closes, okay? Then we know, only if we see the loss of this support level, we will know if we are facing a real top signal or not. For now, it is not, okay? Now, on the 1 hour chart, we see some stabilization, but don't you agree that if we lose the $203, this is gonna be a bearish pivot point? Lower high, lower low. We are going to also probably lose this 21-hour EMA, reversing the short-term trend. So by losing this support level, we could see a sharper correction on the daily chart. Okay, so for now, if you ask me, AMD could be a hold. Okay, you may hold some shares. Okay, that's totally fine, but pay attention to the 203. That's your main support level. But Nathan, what if we break the $227? Amazing, the bull trend will continue. Okay, it is going to continue, and then we'll see. Or then only then we'll see. Either way, I'll be here every single day to keep you guys updated, all right? So subscribe and join the Finance Hydra channel, okay? Like this video to support me, because your support means a lot. Now, so yes, AMD, you can hold, all right, normally, but set a stop gain around the 203. Okay, we at the 5% project, we bought AMD down here near the 21-day EMA. So if you ask me, it is not a buy. All right, we hate buying near support levels. I'm so sorry, near resistance levels, I mean. Okay, we always buy near support levels near the moving average, okay? That's way smarter. Why? Because the risk reward ratio is better. Okay, it is simply better. If you want to buy right here right now, well, this support level is quite weak, all right? It is quite vulnerable, and you must see the breakout of the 227 to make actual money in this context, and this key point is the all-time high. So it is not gonna be easy. Okay, so the odds are not the best for the bulls in this circumstance, but we may see a sideways correction. Okay, we may see this 21-day EMA getting closer to the price, and then we may see another bottom signal with a better risk reward ratio in the future. But for now, it is not interesting to me. Okay, we bought over here, now that's it. Okay, it is not offering any new buying opportunity. Okay, now we have Palantir going up nicely today. It is approaching the 190s resistance level, which is our target level even before the breakout of the 160s down here. I have been telling you guys in this channel, guys, observe this inflection point, because by breaking it, 190 is going to be our next target. All right, and that's it. Okay, for now, it is materializing this technical movement with an astonishing precision. It is approaching our target level, and it is maintaining the bullish bias. Only the loss of the 174 of this 21-day EMA could be an actual reversal, could pose a real threat to this bullish bias. Okay, for now, we are still looking very nice. Do not worry about Palantir. Okay, it is still performing very well. On the 1-hour chart, we see a kind of sideways correction, okay, which is good. All right, this is actually good. Okay, a short-term sideways correction means that we are approaching this 21-day EMA on the daily chart, obviously, and right now we are trying to make a bottom signal, another bottom signal. So yes, I do not see any new technical evidence suggesting that my original bullish case is going to be frustrated or rejected. Okay, so 190 is still our next technical target, and we described this here on this channel. Okay, so yes, very nice one. Now we have Sofi, right? Some people call it Sofi, but well, some people don't know Sofi. Now Sofi, this one, it is breaking a major inflection point. Okay, this 21-day EMA, the $27, this key point was a very dangerous resistance level, medium-term wise and short-term wise. Short-term wise, on the 1-hour chart, some people may see even a kind of inverted head and shoulders. Okay, either way, we are reversing. Now we are reversing the short-term trend. See how this 21-hour EMA is now flying. It's pointing upwards. It was pointing downwards. Until then, we were making lower highs, lower lows, right? Below this 21-hour EMA, which was a technical resistance level. Here, 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 here again, right? Every single time we retested this key point, we just collapsed again. Now we see something new. We see higher highs, higher lows. This 21-hour EMA is now working as a support level, so that's very nice. It is a bullish case, and I do have a bullish case on Sofi as well. I gave you guys the call to buy it yesterday, okay, on Monday during our live stream. All right, I told you guys, this one is going to be buy if we break this key point, etc. Our stop loss is here, our target is here. So yes, amazing risk reward ratio. Even if we are wrong, we're gonna lose a little. If we are right, we can nail a very nice rally. Either way, if you do, guys, as long as you work with a good risk reward relationship, even if you have a low accuracy, okay, which is not our case. Our accuracy is quite good, right? It's above 70%, but still, even if you have low accuracy, if you have a risk reward ratio of, for every single dollar you lose on your losing trades, you make like $2 on every single winning trade. Even if you have a low accuracy, like 50% or even lower, you would still be a long-term profitable trader. Okay, so you gotta observe that as well, because it is quite deceiving to analyze Only accuracy per se. Okay, I have high accuracy. Well, but if when you lose money, you lose all of your money, because you can break your account with only one single bad trade, okay? Then it is worthless, okay? So guys, observe these key aspects of your trading as well, okay? Of your strategy as well, in order for you to understand if it is sustainable in the long term. Okay, so guys, for now I do see a clear nice movement on Sofi. To me, it is a buy. We are above the 21-day EMA. All right, we are maintaining the uptrend. We are still looking very good. So yes, Sofi is performing very well. And we have ARM Holdings, right? ARM Holdings is very close to our personal target as well. I set a target at 161.36. Today's high was 161. Okay, so by 36 cents, we failed to reach this target. And yes, we also bought over here. I gave you guys the call on our Telegram channel. Now, it is very close to our target. Amazing trade, phenomenal trade. The risk-reward ratio of this trade was phenomenal. However, some people may see this, by 36 cents. Should I sell right now? Well, you can sell, of course, because we are near a resistance level. But guys, we don't know if it is going to make a top signal or not, okay? For now, we see another bullish candle, so I'm gonna maintain this target for now, okay? To me, we are still going to reach 161.36, okay? We are still getting there. We are very close, but we are gonna get there as well. All right, it is just like super microcomputer. Okay, yesterday we almost hit our target. We bought down here, okay, down here, then it simply exploded. And yesterday we approached our target, and then should we sell or not? Well, guys, we have yet to see a top signal. We have yet to see a reversal. So okay, it is not yet. Today we hit our target. Okay, so that's how I see ARM Holdings as well, okay? I see it as a bullish stock performing very well, and it is about to reach our technical target. Only a real bearish reversal signal could frustrate this idea. For now, we are still looking good, so do not worry about ARM Holdings either way, guys. Again, I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day, so subscribe, join the Finance Hydra channel, and if you wanna trade with me and have access to our signals in real time, join the 5% project, our Telegram channel. The link is in this video's description. Thank you so much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.